Hello everybody, just speaking to you from being inside the UK lockdown. Now at the end of the day, this is going to affect a lot of people at the moment. Not easy times, and at the end of the day a lot of people are going to get bored out there. Now I'm speaking to all you budding creative types, which can be people who are not creative, right through to sort of Rembrandts and Mies in our society, yeah? Okay, so the bottom line is this. Greta Thunberg came to town on the 28th of February. Now, I'm not here to talk about the rights and wrongs of that girl, and I don't want to hear from you if you're not in agreement with her, or even if you are, okay? This is about creativity, okay? Now, everybody's different. I got a big interest in Reiki and psychotherapy, and I read a lot of his books, and everybody is different. So I did take on board her message, and I started recycling. Now the bottom line is I started this project before anything that's happening now. So when I went into my local cheap jack shop, the shelves were full of hand sanitizer. Now I don't use hand sanitizer because it took the oil out my skin, and I wash my hands in soap, okay, and I always wash my hands when I come in anyway. So the bottom line is, these items, I bought these before all of this. Now I was looking for something to do after finishing a B-25 bomber, Airfix 1, and a mate of mine told me it's always good to build two models at once, because it takes the heat off of one if things aren't going right, gives you a chance to think about things when you're doing another. So bottom line is this: I had a UFO TV series. I used to watch that when I was a kid. Models were cool, but the storylines were for adults, so I used to get very bored watching that. They had a spin-off, I'm sure, called Dark Side of the Moon also, but it was cool for 5 minutes. But at about 6 years old, 7 years old, you get bored. Straker and his personal issues, yeah? So the bottom line is, yeah, so I had a look around for already manufactured plastic bits and pieces that would normally get thrown away to build a UFO style interceptor. Okay, now what I found, I went in, like I said, these were in abundance at the time, absolute abundance. The tops of this I bought 2 of them. The tops of these I used for the air intake grills on the model. Yeah, okay, here it is, which I'm just laid up the aluminium tape for the panels. So I used the tops off the hand sanitizer for that there, all right? Now, the canopy, as you can see, came off of here, okay? That's the top, and it was this really lovely piece of sort of like blue, electric blue plastic, which you squeeze, you know? You've got the squeezer at the front. Okay, the applicator, shall we say. Now, hand sanitizer bottle. I mean, I gotta say it. This is the tube which you squeeze the gel out of. I mean, this is a miracle of modern technology. I mean, look at it. I mean, that is so cool. Yeah. Now, what I did is cut that up and used it on somewhere around there. But generally, here we go. So what inspired me first of all was, most people my age, 55, know what a UFO interceptor looks like. So what I did was, when I was in Aldi's, I saw this, 3 of these. That picked straight up on the nose of the interceptor. And then what I've done is built around this. Okay, this is my anybody who worked in engineering, you have a datum. So this is my datum. This is the point which you work off of. So Aldi lemon juice bottle, put up, yeah, offer it up. We got the nose coming there, and we got somewhere around the body. All right, okay, the actual fuselage of the spaceship. All right, okay. So various other items. I mean, I use pens as well, alright, and the springs out of pens, you know, those springs that make them clip up and down, well, they're on the legs, alright. So local hobby shop as well for the plastic card, local DIY for the aluminium tape. I mean, like I said, I've been going on this somewhere around March the 1st, yeah, so it's before all of this. But if you got kids out there and you're bored, or you're a model maker and you're bored, I mean, being forced to stay home is not easy, is it? Now, I've put this up. I wasn't going to put it up until I was finished. I put it on Instagram last night and I've had a lot of good feedback, yeah. But I was nervous to do it because a scratch build, yeah, is, you know, that's your mind's eye of what it is, and it may not be other people's vision of an interceptor. So I was quite nervous, but I put it up, and there's been a lot of good feedback, which I'm really pleased at. So I've decided to share this with all of you, okay? I mean, we got lockdown now all over Europe, UK, United States, Canada, and bottom line is, you know, I mean, there's a lot of quality model making that goes on in the USA, and I wouldn't say this was beyond some of the guys and girls you got over there who build stuff, yeah, and all of you sort of like, you know, artists who create from found objects, you know, it's cool. Right, so like I said, I'm going to show you the interceptor. All right, here it is. All right, okay. I'll try and keep this video as short as I can. There he is, and I always think it looks best from the back, actually, personally. I mean, the actual the engine on the back, you know, is made from the top off of you know, what you wash your clothes with, liquid bottle. Yeah, which is cool. And I made the skids out of plastic card, and, you know, just worked around that. So there's a bit of work to be done on it yet, but I mean, anybody out there wants to do this, start one. Yeah, because you're going to have a lot of plastic junk around the house that needs to be recycled, okay? And it's going to give you, if it gives you as much pleasure as it's given me, well, you've got to stay in. It's going to be cool. All right? Okay, so bye for now. I'll do another video later on.